This is the DNA Pest Control Podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Anthony. Real quick, to start this off, I'd like to ask you, as our listeners, and eventually we're going to have a sound bite for this, so I don't have to freelance it, but please subscribe wherever you're listening, whatever app, whatever website. Please subscribe to us so you could get notified about our episodes coming out. We're going to be uploading as much as we can. So, yeah.
Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, Bang, or Rain. Choose one. Got a gun to your head. You're going to die if you don't choose it right now.
I'd probably choose the Monster.
Oh, too late. You would have died.
Well, you kind of caught me off guard here. Well, why would I have died if I... Well, let's get to the episode, huh?
Because I said a gun to your head.
This isn't Free Talk Friday. This is the most important tool in the pest control industry.
And
now
no, it's not an energy drink.
It's not an energy... It's not. That was good, actually. I kind of see why you did do that. But let's leave our listeners on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
What and you at home or you doing your route, what do you think is the most important tool in the pest control industry? Is it your backpack sprayer?
Should we do this like Dora the Explorer, Dora? And we like give them like, what?
Where is the magic mountain?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
what's the most important tool?
Yeah. No, we shouldn't do that. No. Is it your truck? Is it your shoes? What is it? Is it what you eat?
Don't put shoes in there. Come on. Of course it's your shoes.
Oh, darn it, dude. You're right. We just ruined this whole episode.
Well, you just ruined the start. You can't say truck. You can't say shoes. We're talking about actual equipment.
Equipment that
is on your truck.
It's on your truck. Now,
it should be.
What do you? Yeah, it should be. And if it's not, you're fired. But
get out of here.
And you're probably like, well, what is it? Is it my B&G hand can? Is it my backpack? Is it my power?
What is it?
Is it my chemicals? Is it me? It is. Drum roll. Do a drum roll for me. Press the button. Press the button. That's good enough. That's good enough. It is glue boards.
Glue boards.
Insect monitors. Something sticky. Okay. I don't know. Okay, we might be going too far. But listen, the most important tool in this industry is your glue boards, your insect monitors.
So why would we say that?
Because, one, no matter how you look at it, this industry may not be the same in 10 years. But
right.
What is something that's pesticide-free, that could kill 100 bugs, that could last for a year, that you could mass place in a home? Glue boards, insect monitors.
Yep.
What is and they catch freaking mice and rats. So, I mean, it's a win-win, right?
Yeah, they have the elephant board.
Yeah. And you want to catch humans.
Yeah, seriously, it's massive. You can catch a cat.
Jeez. Okay, hold on now. I'm not here to catch cats.
No, but I saw it. It's massive.
Yeah.
They make massive ones.
But
so you're absolutely correct. You can put that anywhere.
Anywhere in the house.
Anywhere.
They're not toxic. They're just sticky. You got pets? That's fine. We could hide them easily.
Anthony.
Yeah.
I've been in the industry 65 years.
Okay.
And if you place out glue boards in a house and a customer sees insects on them, they're going to call for callbacks because they think they have insects.
And that's where I'm going to say, yeah, well, of course, if you didn't educate them.
Oh.
So,
okay.
And here's a tip with glue boards as well, is that they are a versatile tool in the sense that you could use them or your clients can use them. I have so many clients that all they do, hey, let me get 3 more glue boards. Here you go. That's it. I don't have to set nothing up or anything.
That's very true.
Clients love being a part of the solution.
Yes.
And it's up to you to bring them there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that you're diminishing your service at all by you, and it's not you being lazy. It's you including your client to have a solution for their pests.
Yeah. Now, you do have to fill out which clients are that way. There are some very high-end clients.
Some will, and I'll get there too.
Yeah.
But let's get back to Mr. 65 years experience over here.
Yeah.
You let your client know, hey, they're an extra line of defense. You're going to see bugs there.
Okay.
It's just what's going to happen. And here's the key words I always use, we're going to control where they die. And they're going to die right in that glue board.
That's good. That's true. Because I've even educated some clients actually this week on placing glue boards in their garage. I actually just placed a ton of glue boards in a garage today because they were seeing Turkestan roaches inside the garage. And so I said, well, look, the good thing is instead of seeing them dead in the middle of your garage, more than likely you're going to see them dead on that glue board.
Yeah, 100%. And I say that too. And I think glue boards go with garages. I think when they're constructing a garage, they need to put glue boards in them because any issue your client's having in their garage, I'm pretty sure you could solve it with glue boards in the garage.
Yeah, honestly, glue boards are a great go-to, and you should probably place them in every single garage, especially if you have picky clients.
Yeah.
Because you are never actually go back and listen to the other episode, but you're never going to gain 100% control on that house, especially in a garage.
And that episode was called, or is called, Misconceptions of the Industry.
Yes. Go back and listen to that because that's part of it. But you're not going to get 100% control over the insects on the property. And especially like that just happened here. There's a developed neighborhood. It's been there probably 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
And they just started construction right behind it. All of them are seeing bugs.
Yeah.
So you can never gain control. The second you start breaking ground, a neighbor starts digging, they want to put a pool in their backyard, those people are going to see bugs.
Yeah.
You can't control that.
Yep. Exactly. And here's another reason why you need to practice using them a lot and why they should be implemented in your daily arsenal is because right now, we don't know if we can continue to spray how we spray in 10 years. We don't know what's going to happen.
No.
Look how different it is. They went from spraying 30 to 50 gallons a house to now you're probably spraying 1 to 5 gallons at most, right?
Yeah.
And if you're doing any more, you're probably over applicating, and that treatment you did was probably warranted a ticket.
Yeah.
From the ag department. So how can they ticket something that is eco-friendly, right? And oh man, I don't even know if I want to say it on air.
What? Just say it now. Who cares?
Biodegradable glue boards.
Oh.
The full-on eco-friendly.
I bet they already are.
I'll buy some.
It's paper.
Well, no, it's the super biodegradable type because there's plastic. The plastic they put on.
Oh,
sticky part.
yeah, to cover it. Yeah. But so, Anthony.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 65 years.
Uh-huh.
I've never used glue boards.
Okay.
I know you said place them in the garage, which, okay, I could see. But where in the garage and where else would I use them? Like outside in the backyard?
No. Glue boards, their life expectancy goes down to probably a couple days if you put them in the backyard. If they don't get blown away by the wind, or even if you put them outside anywhere around the house, they're going to get filled with leaves, filled with clutter, debris, stuff like that. Glue boards are the go-to thing when you're doing interior. Now, I'm not saying you don't spray. Spraying with a mix of glue boards is excellent control, right? As long as you educate your client. Now, and what was your name, sir? Mr. 65 years experience?
We'll just keep it unanimous, okay?
Unanimous?
Anonymous, dude. my bad.
Well, Mr. Unanimous.
Yeah, that's my name.
Now, where would I put them in the garage? Anywhere near an entryway in the garage. I would put them on both ends of the retracting door. I would put them not only by the side door that leads out to the backyard of the client. I would also put one to the door, or both on each side of the door that leads into their home.
Yeah.
Some by the water heater.
Yep.
And you say, well, it's very cluttered. You could work around it, hopefully. But if you can't, you still have 3 access or entry points to the garage. Worst case, if you can't get from the garage door to any of the other doors, you still are at the garage door, put 2 on each side, go to the other door, open it up, put 2 on each side. And look, you're going to get control. And you can't even spray in a garage that cluttered anyways. But you're probably going to kill more bugs with the glue boards over a longer period of time.
Well, and you got to remember, most glue boards kind of close themselves, so it's going to be darker anyway in those areas. Yeah. And a lot of insects are actually attracted to those.
Yeah. And most glue boards do have an attractant too, built in.
Yeah, so they either smell or you can even get them with an attractant.
Yeah.
I mean, the variety of glue boards now are very wide. I mean, you have so many options.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can really choose from anything.
Yeah. And also another thing is that for the inside, now say you have a client at all that's nervous about pesticides, that they want the control of your service in the inside of their home minus the spraying. They don't want to leave their home. They don't want to expose their family or pets to pesticides.
Example. You ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I just ran into one. So
Okay.
we just signed up a client. The husband came out and said, because I asked him, I said, "You seen anything inside?" He said, "Yeah, we're seeing those roaches, the outdoor roaches coming inside." I said, "Okay, well, what I can do is I can spray the inside, but you're going to need to leave for about an hour to 2 hours."
Yeah.
He said, "Well, I have cats. You can't spray inside. I have cats."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, well, we don't have to spray inside. It's okay." I said, "Well, I'll give you some glue boards."
Now, and real quick, to some technicians, that conversation would have ended. They're like, okay.
You're right. You're right.
I can't spray. I can't do nothing.
No.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
And they're called glue boards.
Yes, you can. This is where that, little secret that we have that we pull out of our pocket to throw at the customer, and we get great results. So I pulled that out. I gave, I said, "Okay, well, I'll give you some glue boards. This is how you set them up." So, and show the client how to set those up. I've been to houses where, unfortunately, some techs don't actually teach them how to set it up, and I see them sitting on there.
It's a part of, I know. It's a part of my pitch. I
Yeah.
show them exactly how to use one right when I'm showing them.
Yeah, me too.
And some clients, man, especially, and I'm not throwing age in there, but some of your younger clients are going to love setting them up.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they feel a part of the solution.
Yeah.
And it's all about education, because I know some of you technicians out there, oh, you're being lazy. You're just ditching the problem to them. No, I'm not, because I will happily set the glue boards up for them if they requested it.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and right now with the whole virus, a lot of people don't want you inside. And so this is where that go-to of, hey, look, here's some glue boards. This is how you set it up. This is where you're going to set them up. Set them up behind a door where, you have a bathroom open and the door's always open. Set it in that dark area behind that door.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. There's so many strategic places to place it. And if the baseboard of a client has a big enough gap, you could even slide them right into the wall void.
Yeah, honestly. And so I actually gave this client a bunch of glue boards.
There you go.
Let them set it up. Now, the wife was furious. The wife came out and she was like, "Oh, I want him to spray." And she's like, "Who cares about the cats?" And the husband was the one who cared.
Yeah.
And I told her, I just said, "Hey, look, let's try this. If this doesn't work, if you're not catching anything, you still see the bugs, call us up. We'll come out and we'll spray the inside."
And let's face it, those glue boards are going to get the job done.
Oh, they are.
They work tremendously.
Now, this is the other thing that I've added into my pitch when I tell them about the glue boards is you are going to see bugs on the glue board. So this is how you prevent those callbacks because, I have bugs in my house. No, you're going to tell them this is going to catch the bugs. And on top of that, wait till it fills up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the tough one, though. It's hit or miss with that because what happens is that I've had clients that would want to switch them out, and there's probably 6 bugs on it.
Well, and it's fine.
It's fine. They are not cheap because they are the number one tool in the industry, but they are cost effective.
Oh, absolutely.
They are not expensive at all. No. And if you're penny pinching over glue boards, get out of the industry. And I don't know, you guys didn't see it, but I threw my finger towards the door.
No, but the education is the main part behind the glue boards with the customer. So I even tell them, if you want to throw it away right away, throw it away if there's one bug.
Well,
but the longer it's out, the better.
Yeah. Well, and I tell clients, I say it's going to catch bugs, and they last a long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they'll catch a ton. They'll fill up.
Yeah, especially like if you put one in the garage and they keep their garage kind of maintained and the debris and dust doesn't overflow it. I have glue boards that have been catching for 5-6 months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. And now tell me which product's going to catch, or I'm not catch, but eliminate as many bugs as a glue board in that area. The product's going to dissipate. It's going to eventually wear off.
Yep.
And one, it's a chemical, it's a pesticide, but that glue board is not. And it's going to give you longer control, more eco-friendly, safe to everybody. If a kid or a pet gets into it, it's just sticky. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah, it's just oil to take it off.
Yeah.
So you just let the customer know any cooking oil, you want to use peanut butter, whatever you want. Any oil will take that stick right off.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. Well, just because it's oily.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we had a guy who accidentally dropped a glue board on a floor, and he only had peanut butter on the truck.
That's the worst.
And so he just smeared the peanut butter on the floor, and then you just wipe it up. Now, there will be a grease spot there until they clean it up with some cleaning product, but at least you get the product off. You know, you get that stickiness off of the floor. Yeah. And you're not going to ruin it.
Yep.
So
now, and it lays under educating your clients as well of the fact that it's not just an alternative to you spraying the inside of their home, to you spraying their garage. It could work in cahoots. That's a funny word. I was trying to look for a better word, but it could work together with your spraying service, right?
Yes.
In the garage inside. And if you can't, put them together, glue boards will get the job done.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So I'll throw something else out there.
Is this Mr. 65 year?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm done with that guy.
Okay. Mr. Unanimous.
Yeah. so if anyone who's listening has heard of NPMA, who does not like us, NPMA is a great association. Join them.
They're great, yeah.
We will not say anything bad about them. They do Pest World.
Not at all. They have a wonderful podcast, apparently, that's flourishing.
Yeah, well, don't be rude. Now they're really going to hate us.
I gave them a compliment.
So
all two anyways.
So they have a whole, you can get different not licenses, certificates from them.
Yeah.
How to treat schools, to be school certified. But they also have
but then don't talk about their articles on a podcast. You can't do that.
Well, they can't do anything about it. So bring it on, NPMA. But so they come out with Green Pro. Now I've taken the test. I've passed it. But
I have
part of Green Pro is actually using glue boards. So if anyone has done any of the NPMA classes and has gotten the Green Pro, that is part of the Green Pro service.
Yeah.
So just so you know, glue boards is a big part of that, where you're not using any toxic chemicals.
And let's face it, it's good for the environment.
Yeah.
It's safer for your clients.
Other than for trees.
Well, we got enough trees. Yeah. And look, it's going to get the job done. It is the sleeper tool in the industry. It's like a lot of techs don't do it. They spray and pray. They use their power rig, or, if you're now a backpack sprayer believer because we convert you, use the glue boards as well. Yeah. They work.
Yeah.
And if you do it right and you educate your client right, because one, the client sees the results. When you spray, you might kill 10 roaches. Your client might see one dead cockroach.
But we do need to address a problem, too.
What's the problem?
The problem is 99% of people are lazy.
Like a client.
Technicians.
Technicians. Okay.
So unfortunately, 99% of technicians are, let's get through this fast. Let's hurry this on. Let's get over it.
I'm not going to agree with that.
Okay, maybe 99 is a little high.
I'm going to say a lot of techs want to get the job done. They want to get it done right in a timely manner. I would say that.
But like you said, the spray and pray. A lot of techs go to. I remember when Alpine WSG came out. This was before you were in the industry, Anthony.
Well, I've been in the industry for a long time.
I know. I don't know. It was before that.
Okay.
Well, so when Alpine came out, because we were using Phantom before.
Yeah.
And Phantom was the go-to inside product. Yeah. That was what you do on the interior.
And this is in California.
This is in California.
Yeah, and don't forget, we always have to kind of reiterate that every podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Because if anyone out of the state might be like, what are you guys using that for?
That you are using Demon Wettable Powder X4. There's some crazy stuff.
That's true. I've been snorting it.
Oh, God. Sprinkle it on my Cheerios every morning.
Yeah, that's right. So when Alpine WSG came out, the sales rep, I hope they fired him because he was telling all the technicians.
Why are you saying that? That's so mean.
No, this is the reason why. Because he's saying you can eliminate bed bugs with this one product. You don't need to use anything else. Come on, dude.
It's a great product.
No, it is. I'm not dogging the product. The product is great. But the problem is you get that idea into technicians' heads that they only can use one product.
He's a salesman. Oh, sorry.
Let me bring it to the point.
I'm sorry. You're right.
I'll bring it to the point. So they would go Alpine WSG. That's it. Nothing else. You don't need to put anything else in there. And that's the problem with the industry and the glue boards is a lot of guys oversee that because it is that extra work. It is that extra, I got to go back to my truck or I got to peel all that paper off and it's sticky and it's going to get everywhere and I got to fold these things.
Yeah.
And that's where guys have to overlook that where it's, no, you got to use these things.
You got to do your job.
And there's not one product. There's not this magical product unless
Except
you're talking about
boards.
DDT.
There you go.
No, DDT would do better than glue boards.
It doesn't work anymore.
I bet it does. It was killing humans.
Dude, I know. But they say it doesn't even, that bugs built the resistance to it very quickly.
I doubt that. We almost killed the entire bed bug.
I thought I read an article.
Well, you need a, it's probably by MPMA or something. But
we love MPMA.
Yeah, we do. No, so but there's not one product that's going to just kill.
There's
it all.
not.
You got to use
that
everything.
That should have been in our last episode.
What?
That's a myth. The one product cures all.
Oh, that's true. Well, we'll throw that in this one.
It's in this one. Yeah. No, I agree 100%. There's not, but there is one product that there's no resistance to a bug getting stuck to a glue board.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no resistance to a bug dying on the glue board. He's not going to get stuck and live forever and eventually get unstuck.
No, unless you're that weird bed bug guy who's like glue boards and bed bugs and they can get unstuck. Yeah,
that was funny. Remember we talked to the guy from New York?
Yeah, dude.
Man, I want to talk to him again. He was awesome.
We'll bring him on.
I remember because this was in Pest World. They had the little sliders, like the steak sliders.
Yeah.
And the guy came up. He's like, "Hey, you mind if I sit here?"
Oh,
yeah, remember?
Dude,
and he's like, "Yeah, you're eating the real food, man." Yeah, it was great, dude. That guy was awesome.
Yeah.
And then he went on the full rant. And he's like, "Dude, blah blah blah," and I remember he's like, "This is the real class we gotta go to." And then it was literally the same class he told us not to go to, just a different name. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, It was a joke.
And the class was the irony was they're talking about how you should use glue boards for bed bugs.
No, how you shouldn't.
Really? No,
Yeah, it was. They want you to use pitfall traps, not glue boards.
Well, that's a different topic, but
the point of the matter is glue boards is definitely something that should be
on your truck. It should be used daily,
used all the time.
Yep.
Because it is such a versatile product. Tool,
weapon.
Yes, that you could use
something
literally
in your arsenal.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
anywhere and everywhere.
And then if you're like, well, even if the client second guesses it, just educate them. You're the freaking professional.
Now that's going to be a whole nother subject because a lot of guys in the industry are very
don't buckle.
Meek.
Yeah.
Wait,
you say weak or meek?
I said meek.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, well, and weak because they don't stand up. They allow the client to tell them what it is.
Yeah.
And not tell them no, you're actually wrong. And that's the problem.
Well, there's ways you could say it to where it's literally zero threat to it. There's ways that you could say, well, actually, like there's times that clients will come up to me with stuff they Googled. And look, Google isn't your worst enemy because at the end of the day, you're the professional. You do this on a daily basis. I had a client come to me and say, well, if there's one mouse, there's more. And I just told them, well, that's not necessarily true. If it depends on the situation, it could be a straggler. They had cats. Your cat could bring one mouse in. That's all that could be in your home. Yeah. It's all situational. And you're the professional. Yeah. You got to just lay down the law. Because at the end of the day, they're paying you good money to be there. So at the end of the day, they want to listen to you for the fact that you're getting paid by them. So
definitely educate them on the use of the glue board, the reasons why we're putting it in their house, where we're putting it, what happens if something gets stuck on it, like a dog or a cat or even a kid.
Yeah, and
you need to educate them on that.
And I tell them that every single time. And go ahead. Can you act as the client for me real quick?
Go ahead, yeah.
And this is the exact words, and maybe that they vary from time to time, but I say, hey, here's the glue boards. Here's how they work. I hand the client the glue boards. I keep one. And then I go ahead and what was that?
That was outside.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I got distracted. Let's start over. That scared me.
So you,
I got scared actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You give them them all the glue boards.
I go,
you take one.
Yeah. I go to the client. I give them the glue boards. I leave one to show them how it works. And while I'm showing them how it works, I tell them follow the folded lines, and then I say, look, it's not toxic. If anyone gets stuck to the glue boards, not toxic. Just use oil. Get it unstuck. They last for up to a year usually. They keep catching, and they control where the insect's going to die. And then I educate the client. Once they see it, and I hand them the finished glue board, I say you could tuck it anywhere under your appliances, tuck it behind the fridge, behind your toilet, wherever you need to put it, or put it in your entryways. They work great in your entryways.
Yep. No, that's perfect.
Yeah. That's all you have to say.
Yeah, honestly.
Now, and then 9 out of 10 times, the client's going to take the glue boards. They're going to walk all happy home. They're going to feel like they're being a part of the solution. And that's a huge psychological thing. But if the client says, oh, well, can you set them up for me? Just say yes. It's not going to take you a million years to set up. Set up half of them, and then say, well, I'm going to leave these for reserve for you if you ever need to switch them out. If they say, can you set them up all, just send them all up,
Yeah, and honestly, the other thing that the glue boards do is they do provide a lot of value for the service.
They do.
Today I placed 6, and they were the sheets that come in 3.
Yeah.
And so I broke those off.
Well, and here's a quick plug. Sorry to cut you off, but look, the Catchmaster insect monitors, you get like 120 for $20.
Something like that, yeah.
And one sheet could take care of a house.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. So you're literally spending pennies for just invaluable an invaluable tool.
Yeah, and you just go above and beyond with that client, with that customer. I pull them out where I put them in garages, and I'll walk them. I'll say, hey, look, I put you right there. I put one over there. I put one over there. Just check them every once in a while. If you don't want to check them, that's totally fine. We'll pick them up in a couple
If you
months.
have a more skittish client, I tell them, just forget about the glue boards. They're going to do their job. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, we'll pick them. We'll replace them.
Yeah, I've had clients that are like, oh, I check them every night. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, there's bugs.
Yeah.
And they get all freaked out. You just say, honestly, I'm going to set these up. Just forget about them. They could last for months and months and months. They're going to do their job.
Yeah. So, guys, I'll use the glue boards. If you're not using them, try them out, see the results.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of you already do use them, but really start trying to implement them into your daily routine more.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're not getting paid by Catchmaster, but we should. So Catchmaster, if you listen.
Yeah. Send money.
Something. Yeah. Free glue boards.
Yeah, give us some glue boards, man. That's all we freaking use are glue boards here. Yeah. But listen, this isn't trying to knock any other service out there, but this is just trying to help you get ready for potential changes in the industry. And look, it's environmental friendly. It's friendly to your clients. There's no risk aside from them getting stuck in it barely. And there's no risk to their pets. It's just a win-win. They could last longer than product. They could probably kill more than product. I've seen glue boards with 80 cockroaches on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And look, and I'm sure you guys are like, well, yeah, I use them for German roaches and this and that. Use them for everything. They work for everything. I got like 10 glue boards in my own garage, you know, and they're just sitting there. I don't even check them. But, I know there's, earwigs in them. There's beetles in there. Yeah. So it's like, just use them. They're going to help your service out. And if you're an owner or manager, they increase the value of your service.
Yeah, because people see that you're leaving something there other than just water.
You're just
that evaporates.
Yeah, you're just using water, and then they say, okay, well, he took the webs down in the water, and now you're for pennies on the dollar, you're literally giving them the third factor.
There you go.
Remember that?
But the thing is, too, that people will see when you go out and place out a bunch of glue boards, because if you go to the store, you can buy like 2 glue boards for $5.
Oh, yeah. They're so expensive at stores. Like you could go to the dollar store, Walmart. They can't get a lot of glue boards. I don't know why they're ripping people off that much at stores either.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you were to go to Amazon, you still don't get a good, as good of a deal as pest control companies can.
Oh, yeah, no, they're super expensive. So even if they go online and they start looking them up and they want to place their own glue boards, if we do that for them for free,
it adds so much value. Yeah.
They love it. They love it.
And a client could have like 3 set up, and it's like, I spent like $6. And you're like, well, here's 6 glue boards for free.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they just look at it as, wow, I just got a ton. Yeah. I mean, we use them at gas stations. We use them at warehouses. If you have the tin cats, You put them in the tin cats.
Yep.
You know, even though, because all of them have, you know, essentially insect inlets and outlets, I guess, around the, you know, the tin cat. So you can actually have insects walking in and getting stuck, you know, in warehouses where they have to keep, you know, bay doors open all the time. So,
let's face it, it's if they're keeping those doors open, there's no way you're going to control it with pesticide. No. It's a free range, you know, but if you're using glue boards, like say for mice or whatever, usually it's going to be peanut butter scented. So insects might even stray there just because of the peanut butter scent. So
yeah, you're just going to catch a ton of other stuff on top of, especially with crickets. Oh man, we've have one migrant glass, that one.
Yeah, I know. I was just there.
Crickets everywhere, all the time in those things.
Yeah.
But we use a bunch.
Yeah.
And so, so just remember, guys, if we can't hit it enough, we can't make it even, I don't even know how to say it because it's so important to use them.
This isn't the last time you'll ever hear us talk about glue boards in the industry or on the podcast, you know?
Oh, I'm sure more and more people are even going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because
and look, it's going to help the industry out in the long run. You know, it's not a huge time sink. It's not a huge money sink. So why not? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, and actually there are companies that do it in restaurants and do it in certain areas. Like I know Starbucks is a big one. They don't spray inside of Starbucks. They do only glue boards. And so if anyone's trying to go after the Starbucks, you have to do it that way. They're not going to let you do it any other way. Yeah. And if you don't have that, they're not going to use you.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to go with someone else.
And I can't stress enough, you help the industry out because like we were saying, it's not a chemical. It's not a pesticide. Yeah. But it's going to do a damn good job, if not better, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, thanks for listening in to the most important tool in the pest control industry.
That's the title?
That is the title.
Oh, great. All right.
You knew that.
I didn't know that.
Anything else you want to leave with them on the glue boards?
We want another guest.
Yeah. Colorado?
Okay.
You said you wanted a guest from Colorado.
Yeah, whatever. Colorado. Oh, I didn't want to be that. I want to be more broad about it. Anywhere, man.
Well, I mean, of course. We
Alaska,
want anyone.
Colorado. We got listeners in Ireland. Let's hear from you.
Oh, that would be actually cool.
That'd be
country.
Awesome.
Australia?
Yeah.
Hey, let's hear it, guys.
Yeah.
Send us a message, email, something.
Yeah, please.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening in.
Hey, guys, this is Anthony, and here's a quick reminder. We want to hear from you, whether you're a technician, owner, or operator. We want to hear your stories, whether it's a horror story on the field, a funny story with the client, or just something straight up crazy or weird you've seen. And how can you do this, you ask? Well, our email is dnapestpodcast@gmail.com. That's DANDA pestpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us at Twitter and direct message us there at DNA Pest Podcast. That is D, the letter N, A, Pest Podcast. Follow us on Twitter. Or you can reach out directly through our website at dnapodcast.com. That's DANDA podcast.com. We want to hear from you, so let's hear it.